There's something about being in a doctor's office. The sights, the smells, the sounds. It's not a place that you would normally feel unsafe at. Going in for that routine appointment that you've rescheduled 5 times already. Following a nurse to the back of the building into a private, locked room where you meet with a doctor one-on-one. But something that might make that visit even worse is if that doctor started touching you. And I'm not talking about checking your heartbeat or testing that knee reflex. I'm talking about laying you down on some table and cracking your back. Popping your knuckles, really getting deep in between your bones.
All the way. There he goes.
Ooh, yes!
There's another kind of medical profession that starts to get creepier the more you dive deeper into it, and that's called going to the chiropractor.
This 28-year-old woman has suffered a massive stroke.
This man screamed, "You're hurting me," before a chiropractor snapped his neck and paralyzed him.
Now, I've never been to the chiropractor, but I do occasionally pop the air from my joints. That sounded really weird.
Forcefully expel oxygen from my cartilage.
But from what I've heard about getting a chiropractic adjustment is that they're supposed to treat various medical conditions, such as a stiff neck, a sore lower back, and anything else that might hurt.
But here, I'm only taking care of the coccyx. If you don't believe me, hear this crack.
Just a quick disclaimer before we get into the video. I have no medical background and therefore have no opinion on what you should do with your body. Best to talk with a medical professional about what's right for you. Chiropractic care is seen as alternative medicine, the kind that's a little more edgier than the rest. Pseudoscience, if you will. And unlike physical therapy, chiropractors rely on the mind to do most of the healing.
Chiropractic is an incredibly powerful tool for releasing tension from stored stress and trauma in our body.
That's not to say that there's no physical action going on, because things are getting real touchy in here.
Here.
As I was scrolling on TikTok, I came across a chiropractor under the name of Dr. Alex.
There. That's the one.
Now, Dr. Alex is your typical TikTok doctor, if we can even call him that specializes in relieving people's pain, but also making sure that the microphone is positioned exactly where he's gonna crack your joint. If he doesn't record it, then it never happened.
It's just like a little push.
Oh my god!
That's how content creation works, you know. He works with all sorts of clients, such as celebrities, canceled celebrities, and anyone willing to wear leggings. At this point, I was starting to notice a trend, not just with Dr. Alex, but with the numerous chiropractors on TikTok, that if you're gonna get an adjustment done, you have to wear tightly fitted clothes, like leggings and compression shirts. It must be so that they can see your joints clearly. That's probably it. There's no other reason. It's not like there's creeps out there. They don't exist. And that's not to say that you shouldn't wear something comfortable, but comfortable doesn't get views. And views bring money. So if you want them to stay in business, you better show up in your birthday suit, and I'm not talking about the one you got tailored from Men's Warehouse.
Oh man.
At almost 5 million followers, you could say that he's gotten pretty popular at cracking people's necks. In a lot of his videos, he does a move called the magic hug, which first involves him asking the person if it's their first time.
You've never been popped before.
Then proceeds to climb up next to them, straddling their head by tightly wrapping his arms around them, and drawing them closer until he gets a pop.
And you can crack, that's for sure.
That's tears of...
Holy Jesus.
Tears of joy.
No, I think those are tears of, oh my god, I could have died, I just saw the light for a second. But sure. Tears of joy works just as well. He focuses a lot on the reactions of his clients, often framing the thumbnails and titles in a certain way to get more clicks on his videos. Things like, these neck cracks were crunchy. She felt these cracks deep in her soul. First time getting cracked, worth the trip. But the question is, does he really know what he's doing?
Where'd that even come from?
I don't know.
Where'd that noise come from? The back of my neck? Felt that in my ears.
Did you?
Imagine you almost broke your neck at the hands of some guy who has a tripod and camera faced directly at you, capturing your near-death experience. And you go to ask him what that horrifying sound was, and he doesn't know.
Where'd that even come from?
don't know.
I don't know about you, but if it takes several years to become a licensed chiropractor, you should at least know what area of the body you just cracked. Okay, I'm gonna crack your back now. That's my neck. What? This is your foot. Okay, no, that's my arm. What are you doing to my arm? This is your back, right? Dr. Alex might be having a little too much fun with his magic hug.
Oh my god.
But at least he seems to know what he's doing with his more fragile clients. One wrong move, and that's gonna be that guy's last birthday.
It was your birthday a couple days ago. You just popped just now. So how old are you now, Rocco? 75.
One thing I can never understand is why are we having conversations with people in a medical setting when there's no way that you're going to be able to understand them. And I'm not just talking about when your face is squished into a table, like in that video. I'm also talking about when you're at the dentist and they ask you about your day, but they're 4 fingers deep in your mouth trying to pull out a tooth. Yeah, my day totally consists of Chiropractic care isn't always about the reactions. Sometimes it's also about how dangerous you can make it. X Games mode, but chiropractic style. One tool that's sometimes used is a hammer, thought of to move the bones back where they originally were. Just a side note, the following video is super disturbing, so in order to not make YouTube angry, it's gonna be blurred. This is obviously not okay. Screaming in pain is a result of malpractice, not medical treatment, but it doesn't just end there. The magic hug and similar moves meant to crack someone's upper neck and jaw is just as dangerous as hammering them, which is so weird because for something considered safe, it's crazy seeing how many TikTok chiropractors go after the head before going on to the rest of the body. The only conspiracy that I see is red flashing lights. Oh wait, that's an ambulance. Another tool that's used to alleviate the pain in the head and neck is called the Y-strap. It supposedly decompresses the spine in a straight line, but it looks about as crazy as something used in medieval times.
Oh shit.
Pretend that you're calling for an appointment and you have to say that you're coming in to get hammered and strapped. It's going to sound like a whole other appointment to anybody else that's listening. Most people that are in these videos are visibly nervous, freaking out, sweating to get the strap. Oh, it's almost like they're afraid of losing their life. Suggestive words
Never had the strap before. He's nervous too.
and thirsty comments aside, I'm so inappropriate. I need the strap. Love a good strap game. I'm concerned.
How you doing there, buddy? Good, man.
During this procedure, you're often told to relax.
Really focus on relaxing the neck.
Just relax.
Relax.
But how is anybody supposed to relax when they're lying on a table about to get their head potentially pulled off at the expense of a TikTok? Okay, I want you to relax. Got it. Really relax. Super relaxed. Perfect. Was my phone seriously not recording? Oh my god, really? Like I briefly touched on earlier, chiropractors aren't real doctors. In other words, we've got some snake oil on our hands.
Hands-on chiropractic treatments do have a place in the short term, but in the long term or for fixing things, they don't do that.
And it's not just risky, it's potentially life-threatening if they don't know what they're doing. Multiple people have suffered injuries and strokes after going to the chiropractor.
This is a viral video about a man who had a stroke after his neck was cracked at the chiropractor.
In the video, he explains that because of how many fragile bones are in your neck, alongside the veins and arteries in that area meant to keep you alive, one wrong twist and it's game over. But another chiropractor under the name of Dr. Zev seems to disagree with that statement.
A lot of danger. Zev's full of shit. You can stroke out from an adjustment. The probability of that happening is so far and few in between. It's like I almost want to say it's near impossible.
Dr. Zev is another TikTok chiropractor who primarily works on the elderly, saying that he's helping people win. At first glance, it sounds great. Everybody likes to win, but his version of helping people win involves a lot of discomfort. Pain, if you will. Ow. Let me just say this on behalf of everybody. Chiropractic adjustments shouldn't hurt. They're considered pain-free treatments. Usually when somebody's yelling ow after you cracked a certain area, that's not a good sign. Ow. Ow.
We've got a winner right here, folks! You just won a brand new car!
It would be common sense to stop what you're doing and, you know, make sure that that person is okay, but you did it anyways. Good job!
Good. Ow! Yep. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Good movement there, huh? Yeah.
So that video that I just showed is one of his most viral videos, and it shows an elderly woman getting worked on whose name is Lorraine, or No Pain Lorraine, as he and the rest of the office likes to call her.
What's up, everybody? This is No Pain Lorraine. You remember her? She's alive. You will?
She suffered from scoliosis and a variety of other medical conditions.
Last time I looked at that x-ray, I remember seeing 18 fractures out of 24 vertebrae in the spine. Just bada bing, bada boom, bada bing.
And went in hoping that Dr. Zev's care would help her, although that help is kinda questionable.
Wow.
Yeah, she's alive. Barely. He made a second video of addressing the controversy of almost unaliving her.
You think my adjustment killed you? Yeah, isn't that crazy?
All with his dogs out and barking, saying that he's just trying to improve her quality of life.
It's all about quality of life, movement, bringing inflammation down, getting mobility back.
Not sure there's much life left to improve on, but, you know. At this point, it's starting to look like anybody can become a chiropractor. Sure, you might need a license, and sure, you might need to go to school for it, but who says you can't make up a few moves along the way? So with that being said, I have a very important announcement to make. I'm becoming a chiropractor. This is my new client, Bones. Bones has scoliosis, lower back pain, trouble sleeping. However, we're gonna fix that right up today, and you are gonna walk out better than you already were. Get ready here. Please relax, please relax. Okay, tell me when this hurts. Okay, right there. Got it. And ready. And this should help with the tension by giving you more tension. Bit of a head, shoulder, and neck adjustment. Deep breath. And final few here. And all right, that's all I have for the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Just remember, stay cool.